Now to some other top stories we're following from around the metro this morning. 2 vacant houses catch fire over the weekend in southwest Atlanta, putting another home at risk. Crews responded at the intersection of Murphy Avenue and Langston Avenue yesterday morning. One of those buildings now just a shell, the other pretty heavily damaged. A third house was at risk of catching fire, but the family was able to evacuate safely. No word yet on how that fire started. Police in Alpharetta are searching for a car they believe hit 2 pedestrians early yesterday morning, leaving both seriously injured. Take a good look at this car. Police believe this gray 2016 to 2021 Honda Civic hit 2 people near Milton Avenue and North Main Street. Both of those victims were taken to the hospital. If you recognize this car, they ask that you call the tip line. We have that number posted up on 11alive.com. And now to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, where officials are expecting yet another busy travel day. This is the busiest weekend for air travel since Christmas of 2019.